Hi guys, this is Neeraj Singh Rana and today I am going to start a video in continuous with the last video that I made for how to make a tracker that can manage your revenue, that can manage your progress report, and it can visualize your day-to-day activities by filtering as per the parameters that you need to set as per your requirements for your ongoing work. Alright, so here I have made a dashboard that can make you utilize it for your multi-purpose business, and that can make your work easy, and that can make you more efficient to achieve your targets toward your milestone. Alright, so here let me take you to the process. There are some couple of process that I have listed down, and you can go through it and can make it at your own way. So without wasting a time, I am taking to the brief and how it will help you and how you can make it. Alright, so let me introduce you how it is working dynamically. I am filtering it here month wise, date wise for the financial year of 2020-21, and then if you want to select the people you have deployed country wise, and the people who are working for you, being your partner, your it could be your vendors, it could be your employees and your team members, any of them. So you can watch them, and you can review their progress by using these slivers here and selecting it as per the requirements. Alright, so whenever you are selecting the data in the slivers in the key framework, the data is getting reflected simultaneously to the charts. You can see here and review and monitor your activities, for example, you want to see the performance for the month of June, and how many people are working here in in your team for the June month, and what was the estimated target and revenue that they needed to acquire for your organization, and what is the earned value that what they earn for your organization. So and then simultaneously you can see here the earned revenue beyond target, the revenue that is earn an extra amount for your organization by the people. And here right side of this table you can see in the red color revenue behind the target, and who are the people who is lacking at their performance. So in meanwhile you can also see existing customers data here, and these numbers are showing that how many people have been engaged in your business, and that are being communicated by your people who are there to getting done your business on the field. So these are the number for existing customers that are already involved in your business, and right side of this chart in the white you can see their potential customers. So these are the customers who are not yet engaged in your business but are potential, because how you did now get to know that these pupils are potential for you. So these people are the numbers who to whom with your people team members and vendors and partners met but not get influenced. Okay, so let's get down to the top three performers. So these are the people who can review here, who are working good work for your organization, and at what stage they are, and how much beyond target they are achieving their milestone for your portfolio. Alright, so let's go to the right side at the bottom. Three performers, so you can see how much revenue they have gone below the targets, and who is the last at the last. So you can see name of the your team member and people who want you to filter. Okay, So this is the way how you can filter the data by selecting values here in the key framework fields and slicers that will help you to navigate your data by filtering it as per your requirements. Alright, so before we make a more time to discuss on it, then we need to get on the practical. Alright, so this is the common data that everyone does and analyze their data to know the progress report and use it for their as per their requirements. So this is not a right way to get engaged and you just spend several of hours and still the output remains insufficient. So this work is not good, and then we need to bring it from junky data to a simple and a dynamic dashboard. Alright, so let's get started now. So first of all, what we do, we need a data like in this form, and then like I copied it to a different Excel in which I am going to start to make this project. Alright, so this is the data that I have already copied here, and then I am going to rename it, give the name input data. You can give a name it for input data. Okay, that's input data. Now create and one more sheet here and rename it with dashboard. Alright, in the dashboard you can make change here the theme color, so you can keep it as per your convenience and the color that you like the most, and I keep it in the light gray. And next thing we need to do, make it Control S, select all, and then go to the insert and start with the pivot. Alright, now we are going to start to filter data by using pivot table. Alright, so first of all, what we need values for estimated revenues. Okay, that revenue we have set to earn for your organization. So what is there? It is here. Okay, so one thing we need to make here change, as the values are showing in the simple mode, and then you want to see it in rupees and also want to add the unit of rupees in crores or lakhs. So how you will do this? It is very simple process. Let me take you to the process here. Alright, paste the format. Okay, now click right side of the total grand total values and then enter equal, enter it. Alright, so also make it, remove the character after point. So one more thing I want to add here for your kind knowledge, I want to change the format and want to see value in a way that can generalize my data and make more attractive and aesthetically that can look good. Okay, so go to the custom, select 0, before 0 add here so peaks like RS. So I am using RS for rupees, and then after the value I want to write a short form for units in money, like I am keeping all values in crores, so I am giving an letters for crores CR. Okay, so in the double quote I am covering it and click OK. So this value will not show in the table, and if you want to multiply this value by any value, so the value will be reflected to here without any disturbance. So these are the suffix and prefix and that you can add uh, in the Excel that will help you a lot. Okay, so for this I need to create a slicer. So go to the first, save this Excel, so that in meanwhile if something happen and then you remember the data that has not been changed, so it will affect your work. Okay, so save it by the name of add dynamic dashboard for revenue tracker. Right, that's what I did, and rename this page with the pivot table. And okay, now select it and go to the insert, create charts. Right, create charts. So select a chart and then change format. You can see here icon in the right side of the chart. So select a decent chart that can make you easy to understand the things and the numbers, and that you are going to display on your dashboard. Remove the hide value, hide access field bottoms, delete total values from the top and right side corner. Still there are some lines that needs to be deleted. That's how we need a clean chart here. Okay, and we need to add the levels and turn on the levels. Right click on any of them cylindrical shapes and add data levels. So data level will be visible here, and if you want to change font color, keep it white or keep it black. Okay, then cut it and bring it to the dashboard here. So before you bring it to the dashboard, what you needed to do that I skipped here. So go to the insert, click on the shape. You need to select a shape rounded rectangle. Okay, so select, fit it to your page. Don't let it extend beyond the page, so you will not able to see the rest of part. Okay, so stretch it. Okay, and you can adjust the corners, smoothness, bring it to top and extend it neck to neck of your screen size in the Excel. And then the table that you have copied here, you can bring it here up, and if it is going behind, then select the chart and bring it to front. Okay, bring it to front. Now it is on the front. Now drag it up to your dashboard and adjust it to the top. Right, resize it and Alright, so adjust it to your corner left side on the dashboard, and here we need a header that can show what values are representing this chart. Okay, so this chart is representing our estimated revenue. Okay, so we need to click on the shape and then select the rectangle, rounded rectangle. Drag it on your dashboard on chart and then rename it. So it was a value for estimated revenue ST. Okay. Write down the estimated revenue and stretch it, extend it, and then Control Shift and greater than key, press it and make it bold by pressing Control B. Okay, and go to the home and then keep it in the center. So if you align it in the center, then it will look good. If you want to change format here, style, you can change the style. Right click on it and select here the style you want to change. Okay, so I have changed the style, and I also want to know the total values. How much crores was estimated you have set target. So how you will get it? Click here on this and then click on the formula bar equal and go to the pivot table, select value from here and enter. The value has reflected to this chart, and you can adjust it and you can resize, change format here. So there are 70,305 crores revenue that you have set a target to earn. And now what you want to know next, you want to know how much revenue is earned for you actually against your targets. As you are seeing here, the values are getting overlapped. Select on it, click on it and make it black and give outline color white. Change font colors, make it white. So in this way you can interpret it easily, and when you will change the values, the value will get reflected here. The next thing we need to add here, the slivers. Alright, so slicer, how will you get it? Go to the insert and select on slicers. Alright, so the slicer that you are going to create should be your key parameters that will filter and navigate your data to your dashboard. Alright, so here are some key fields and columns that will filter my data, that is distributor name, city name, country name, and then date, that is the most priority thing. Okay, so select these all slicers and cut them from this face and bring it to this face here. Okay, so arrange it to your dashboard and fit it Here you need to make a change as it is showing in the single line date. I want it to show in the multiple columns. Go to the option and make your number of columns more. So you can give your more numbers and it can create a more number of boxes. So I only need here 2 columns. Okay, only that's enough. So I am arranging it in the sequence. First I am keeping here the date and then I am keeping here the city name as per my priority, and I want to navigate the data. I am keeping it as per my convenience. Okay, so go to the option and make it to a share, then select county and then resize country slicer, and at the end I am putting their vendor and distributor name. So this is how you can keep your slicer at the corner and adjust it in the sequence that can look decent. Right, so it can, you can take your time to make it done. I am just in the hurry to make the video, and before we go beyond the time, right, one more thing we need to add here. Go to the insert, select the rectangle shape and then drag it here. Give the name for this shape. First you need to change the style. Go to style and rename it. Okay, so you can rename it. I am keeping name key framework. So in the key framework I will increase the size for letters, controls A and then control shift plus greater than key. So you can bring it to the size that fits your dashboards well, and then you can also adjust it to the fit center. Alright, so it is ready, and now let's go to the next point here. We need to create here next chart for earned revenue. Simply I don't need to do anything else. Copy this value what I already created here for the estimated revenue, and then after 2 columns next to it, paste it here and then click on it. After you click on it, the pivot table will be reflective corner. Here you need to change the value and put value here and value. So this is the revenue that you have earned by your pupil and bring value from the grand total. Select it, go to insert, select chart. Alright, and the way you select it, the chart is reflected to here. Remove unnecessary things that are left, right and at the bottom and top side of your chart. Alright, still lines are visible there, and you can also select them and right click delete. and total is showing there. Now click on the tables and turn on the labels that will show your revenue in crores and by whom the revenue is earned. Change the font color and make it white. Alright, and then cut it from this sheet and then paste it here in the dashboard page. Okay, so make sure when you select it, it should be selected at the corner, not from the inside. If you select it from the inside, so it will not get dragged. So adjust it as per the above size of the chart, and then you can see it in a decent way, and then resize. Resize the values. Copy above headers, above shapes that you made for the first chart for estimated revenue. Copy it and then select the second one and paste it here. Rename the estimated to earned revenue. So this is the earned revenue, and also need to change the value for earned revenue. Select it and click on formula bar, enter equal, go to the pivot table and get total sum and value from this table here. Alright, and resize it. You can increase size. Earned revenue. Now next thing we need the revenue beyond target. Sorry, revenue beyond target. Beyond target means the extra revenue earned for your company by your employee and your partners. How will you know that? Copy the same pivot table output from here and paste it in the next, after second and third row column, and then change value for it. What we need now, earn revenue beyond your targets. So the values are showing here 1 to 2 crores, 6 crores. So why it is showing? Because it is showing count, not the sum of your revenue. So we need to click on the count of earned revenue and then click on the value setting and then click on sum and make it okay. Alright, so that's the revenue that is earned beyond for your company. It is 8,572 crore, and then select it and go to the insert and make another chart. Okay, make a simple chart here. Change this. Okay, change values. if you want some more thing to your chart, you can customize it by clicking double click on any of them. The cylindrical shapes here in the charts. Delete unnecessary data from here. Delete these lines. Delete this total as well. Turn on the label for data and change the symbology. Here fill the black color, give a white color line. Unfortunately my Excel got down and alright, select it, don't select it one by one, select it the way when it gets selected all. Okay, and give a white outer line and change the font color, give it in the white, put it in the white, and then cut this chart from here and paste it in the dashboard. Resize it and fit it to the bottom side of earn value. Okay, so copy the headers and then paste it in the bottom chart that we made for earned revenue beyond target, and you can call it extra revenue. Okay, I also need to get the fresh value next to your earned revenue beyond target. Get it from here. There are so many things that I am going to make you know that you have never seen before, and you gonna see in this video, so keep in touch till the end. I finish with the video. Alright, I am resizing it by pressing Ctrl Shift and greater than key and making it bold by pressing Ctrl plus B. Alright, these are the things that we needed, and I am saving it again. It was closed. Okay, so these charts has been done, and now we need to create more charts here. Okay, for another chart I will go to pivot table and I need to create here charts for number of customers. How many customers are there that have been communicating via your team and the people you deploy to on the business? So you need to now also the number of customers. So currently we have selected the earned value here, and now I will select the existing customer that are already involved in your business, and it is already showing the sum of existing customers, guest or people you have deployed to your work, and it is showing in the rupees. So it should not be shown in the rupees. And now go to right click and change the format. Okay, keep it in the journal and remove decimal. Okay, that's simple. Okay, if this value is still remaining same, you can copy it format from here and then paste the format. So these are the existing customer for your organization. Okay, select it, go to insert, create a chart. Okay, here I need to create a vertical chart. I am changing its format here. Alright. Remove the necessary values. Hide all buttons. Remove. Delete. Turn on the label. Okay. Right click on it, fill it with like, and give a white outline and change the font color and put here white. Now cut this chart and paste it in the dashboard and then resize it to your screen. Okay. Alright, so here copy the headers from another chart and paste it into this chart and rename it. So this chart is representing our number of existing customers. Okay, existing customers are those who are already involved in a business. You need to fit it to edge so that you can visualize your data in a good format, and you can squeeze it. So these are the existing customer. We need to change the value and bring value from the pivot table. Enter equal and get value from this cell here. Right, values are there, and make it bold and increase the size. by pressing Ctrl Shift and go to the key. These are the existing customers, and then we also want to see our potential customers, and then copy this one and paste it here. Alright, and put the value for potential customers. So these are the potential customers here. Okay, bring the fresh value for potential customers. As you are seeing, this format is showing in the rupees, and we want to make it journal in the number. So I simply paste this format when I go to the home and click on the format painter, and simply I paste it on the painter in the next values. Here it is showing in the count, and I want it in the sum. Alright, so change the value, and still it is showing in the earlier format. So I am going to change it here. I will keep it in the journal number and will remove its decimals. Alright, so that's it. Go to insert, create another vertical chart. Right. So these are if you want to change color of your selected chart, you can select it and add values, delete values, delete unnecessary things and make it clean, and then turn on the label, paint it with the black and give a white waterline, and then change the font color and make it white. Alright, so that's it, and then paste it to the dashboard. Okay, so this is showing the data for potential customers. Okay, so who are your potential customers? The first customers that are already communicated with your team and are not yet engaged in your business, and your team have observed that if there is a chance in the future they can become our partners or customers. Okay, so hence they become potential customers. So I am going to get the value for potential customer here, clicking on it and get the values. Okay, so if you want to change a style for potential customer, you can change a style here. Otherwise I am only generalizing the same thing for every chart. So there are a number of potential customers nearly 1,32,415, and the existing customers are there 2,44,000. Okay, increasing the size. And now we have left some things to add here, like top 3 performers and bottom 3 performers. It is most important thing to analyze your business and the people and award them by their work and groom them if they are not giving a satisfactory output. Okay, so right, so come here and let's see, we need to add here the top 3 performers and then last 3 performers. How I will get the value for these people? I will select them by the revenue they have earned for organization. Alright, so this is where I can get the values. Simply, you don't need to do anything and apply another formula, copy it and bring it to the end of the Excel. Alright, and paste it here. Simply paste it here. Now one more important thing that you are going to learn: how to filter top 3 performers among of them and how to filter bottom 3 performers among of them, and simultaneously the value should be also reflect to the chart that you have made a dynamic chart here. Okay, so go to the filter, value filter, and select here top 10. So this table will show you top 10. We don't need top 10, we need top 3 here, and I filter it simply. So get the value from here and then name it top 3. Okay, likewise copy this one, paste it next to this chart, these values. Here select on the value filter, again select the, now here make it change, select the bottom 3. Okay, keep it in the 3 only, and then the bottom 3 will be reflected to your filter values. Alright, so here we go, and then we need to create a table. Change the format that suit you most and you like most. You can present it here. I think I feel this one good, and there are only 3 people in this table and it is really looking nice. And then copy it and delete these unnecessary rows, cut it, paste to the dashboard, adjust it to the corner, and resize, turn on the label, keep a white outline, change the font color, make it white. That's it, and copy the headers from here and then paste it here. Okay, I am making it resize here. So these are the top 3 performers. Rename it. Top 3. Now we also need the actual values for them as per their achievements. So we will get it from the table here. For the top 3, make it bold by pressing Ctrl B and resize it. Ctrl Shift and greater than key. Okay, and then create another chart here for the bottom 3 performers. Go to insert, and then change the format for the bottom 3. Delete these unnecessary values and things. Hide the values here. Total values deleted and done only label. And simply cut it and paste to the dashboard. Resize, drag to the bottom of your chart. And then copy the headers from above chart and then paste into the below chart. Make it bottom 3. Okay. Bottom 3 performers, and also get the respective value of bottom 3 performers that you will get from the power table and select it here. I think the formula was not select the shape and then enter the equal, and then this value from here, and then Control Shift and get the key. Make it bold by pressing Control B. Right. Now bottom 3 performers are also there ready, and there are some more things that you need to add here. I am going to extend it to the place that is remaining blank in my dashboard, and I can make this space available for my filters. Alright, so here in the country we need to go to the option and increase your number of countries, and 4 are more and 3 are enough. Select distributor name, also make them more than 3. Also select the dates for row. You can see it in the more row. Now I want it in the 3 row, and then it is only getting selected for the city. Select date, also make change here. So you can adjust this one here like this, and then copy the same key framework and drag it to here. Alright, and then rename it with a dynamic revenue management tracker dashboard. So why did I give the name for this dashboard, the dynamic revenue management tracker dashboard? Because basically this is tracking the performance of your revenue and what was the estimated revenue and what is earned revenue and what is your revenue earned target and existing customer, how many customers are there, and what is the top performance, who is doing it the best for your organization and who is at the bottom, and how you can recover your delta. Alright, so let me make it more adjustable. Okay, so it should also look aesthetically good, and here are some more changes that we need to do at the end. Like when you are selecting any values for the month of Jan 2021. So one thing you have observed here that all values are getting reflected changed for the all charts simultaneously, and but one thing that is still pending to do here at the end, like you are seeing some values in the key framework are in the dark color, but some of them are in the lighter color. So the values that are in the lighter color showing that there is no values for this country, means there is no data for this city, like some people like distributor names. So Arudra, Janvi, Naveen, Ram, Ramesh are working for Jan 21st, and they are working for the country that are in the bold colors and the darker color, but in the lighter color they are not working. So what I want to remove all these values in which data is not related to any of them. Okay, so why do I need to keep the junky data there? I want to make it more obvious and clear. So I will make it simply click on the slicers and go to the bottom, select slicer setting, select here hide items with no data. That's simple. So likewise you need to do it for the all slicers. So when you filter the data, you will not see unnecessary data that is not linked with respective values. So now when if you select it now the value are changed for city and distributor name. Still for country it is not get changed. So go to slicer and select it hide item with no data. So there are all item has been hidden that are not linked simultaneously to each other, like for the city Amman and for the city Agra there are only a single month work done for, and it is in India, and Ram was working for this city. Okay, so that's simple as you are seeing. So if you want to review the performance of for the month of August, you can review here how many people are working in the August month for you. What was your revenue target to earn? It was 2800 and 11 crore, and what revenue actually your team has achieved for your organization, it was 3,427 crore. And bottom of the table you are seeing earned revenue beyond target, so it shows how much revenue extra earned by your team for your company that was beyond your target. And here you can see in this slicer in this chart existing customers, so these are the number of customers that has been introduced to your business by your people who you allocated to the particular city, country, and database. So this is how it is reflecting the data to your dashboard, and you can easily navigate it by using these filter shares. Alright, so this was a video for how to make this dashboard effectively and how it will affect your work in the future, and how it is going to remain a very useful for your businesses, and that will reduce your months of down times to a few minutes. So that was the video that I made for this tracker dashboard. The next video that I am going to show is on how you can create a domain values in your Excel, and if you want to log a sheet with the password and you want to create a certain level of domains, and that can create your data entry kind of a data entry work, like you need to use it for the attendance purpose and you can track it for the multiple purpose. So alright, till the time I will be back, you can analyze this Excel formula or these formula that I explained in this video, and then let me know the further queries you want to learn more, and you can put your all queries on below comment. Thank you, and see you in the next video.